few adjustments. And so then I started coming. And when I started coming here, I couldn't hardly walk very well. I had been sick for 2 years. I had been to Mayo Clinic. I have every ologist with a PhD on my case, trying to solve, why are you suffering like this? And I have been labeled with and treated for mastocytosis and fibromyalgia and a plethora of other things, and had my colon removed, facing a couple of other surgeries, and it was just a mess in my body when I came in here. But I came in hopeful because I could see what he had done for my friends, for my daughter, and he made it affordable, and there was just this peace after speaking with them that I was just going to give it a shot. We've tried all these other things, lots of drugs, lots of supplements. Let's try this chiropractor. And I went from not being able to sleep very well and not being able to walk or sit, sometimes even just having these spasms where I'd be writing and my pen would just fall out of my hand, and my arms would just ache and my legs would ache, and I would get these headaches and my tailbone hurt horribly. And he started to adjust me, and I could breathe. I didn't know that I wasn't even breathing deeply. And I have been coming here for almost 3 months, and now I come maybe once a week or as needed, and I'm continuing my care as often as I can get here, trying to maintain the once a week for now, or just if I'm hurting and I just want to come in and get some relief. And you guys need to edit this part. Blue Bonnet Family Chiropractic answered our prayer to provide the right kind of medical treatment that we need, that is in concert with the other types of medical care that I need for some internal things. And I've gotten better much more quickly than I ever thought was possible. And I'm getting a little choked up here because I'm so thankful. And I wish that I could just tell everybody. So if you're wondering if this guy's for real, I was wondering that too. The answer is yes. And my husband would never go to a chiropractor. He was injured one time in high school, and that was, well, I'll just say 30 years ago. And he would not go see a chiropractor again, but his migraines were setting him on edge. He would lose days of work. He would lose time with his family. His life was just gone. When the migraine was there, that was it. It would just take over. And since he started to come here, when he saw me getting the help and improvement that I would walk out here with, and then I would carry on at home. So I could go to the grocery store and do the cooking and do the dishes, and he was just amazed by this because I had been so sick and so hurting for such a long time. So he came. He hasn't had a migraine since his first visit over 2 months ago. Not one migraine. And he is a believer. And he also didn't know that he had some kind of hernia or something in his rib cage that was bothering him. And he didn't really know that it was any big deal. He just thought, well, maybe I lifted something too much at the gym. But he came in and he showed Jeff what was hurting him. And Jeff, I identified it immediately. He adjusted it. As we left this office and we were driving out 79, John called the office and told them, I am now a believer because this thing in my ribcage was hurting me so badly, and now I don't have any kind of pain. And because that pain is now gone, I realized how much I was really suffering. And so again, the concert of the care that we receive from Jeff and Angel, almost called you Amy, from Jeff and Angel, who is an angel on earth, even though she's a person. Scratch that part too. Their marriage blesses our marriage and our children. They work beautifully as a couple, as a team, which as a married woman, we know doesn't always happen, right? But they've got it figured out. And when we come here, it's almost like coming to church. It's like coming to a retreat, okay? For those of you who aren't in church, but you know what a retreat is, right? Like a spa, and you climb on these big comfy tables, and they lower the lights, and they get you a warm blanket, and there's healing. And the healing isn't just in this place. I get to take it with me, and then I get to do all these crazy things that I do in my life, and I get to come back, and they help keep me in line. And I have more hope now that I will receive total restoration than I've ever had before. And so I'm so grateful to Jeff and Angel Berger at Blue Bonnet Family Chiropractic. And we love you guys. Thanks.